I almost feel like there should only be one entrance to the... Well, it depends. If there is... At least if it... I mean, I don't know. It's weird because it doesn't really matter if you make this unjumpable, because if the player, for some reason, you know, go here, get this first, and then try to come here and, you know, use the super arrow to maybe get their way into here, then they will fall down here, and, you know, they will just use the super arrow to get past here anyway. So, I don't know. But at any rate, maybe let me see here. Do something like that just to make it seem more mechanical or something, but I don't know, just to make it seem less weird. But anyway, let's not. This is not supposed to be some kind of a beauty contest here. I'm just trying to make a more appropriate entrance to the mines, I guess you could say. Like, man, this is tough. Yeah, like, I feel like, I mean, obviously this doesn't look pretty at all, right? But like the way it is set up now, at least, like, if the player, well, hold on, let's just remove this too. The way it works now is that the player sees the E-tank down there, but, you know, you cannot get up. So, like, obviously after you get it, you know, you're like, okay, I can't get up, so where do I go? Well, down here. Like, it's the only logical solution. So maybe even if the E-tank wasn't there, and, you know, you just kind of trick the player down with something else, I don't know. Well, maybe an E-tank is needed to trick people down here. I know that I figured that your previous line of thinking there was like, the player would, you know, be greedy and, you know, go for the E-tank, and, you know, in the process they would just fall down because of their greed, I guess you could say. But I don't know, like, yeah, I just don't know. I don't think too many people will buy it at it, because it definitely looks impossible. But yeah, also, well, I don't know. Yeah, I would probably close this one up too, and, you know, just have a one streak way here, but that's just my personal opinion there. So yeah. Oh yeah, and this here, I recall this. It was a little bit tricky here. It would have been nice if this had just been one tile lower, just so that, you know, you don't hit your head on a off-screen ceiling, basically. Maybe he can stand on it. That looks kind of neat. Heck, I don't know. Maybe... no spikes there. That is just cruel. But yeah, I don't know. Like, perhaps making something like that so that, you know, when you fall down... when you fall down here... And now I don't have any buster. Dang it. Man, this is just a train wreck on my behalf. And let's just also... Yeah, like, it feels a little bit intrusive when it's that up close. You don't really want to be too intrusive. I always try to make it, you know, so that the player has plenty of space to move around, basically. Do this. I don't know, let's just put those there. Yeah, once again, it doesn't look very pretty, but this way there is an incentive, you know, not to walk off the treadmill there, so, you know, you have to kind of go like this while that guy up there shoots at you. So, you know, it's a little bit of dodging, and I would probably not have this being a treadmill. I think that this works well enough. Yeah. Maybe it could be over here instead. Let's see how that works out. Yeah, maybe. Like, he's still trying to interfere when you're doing the jump here, so you kind of still have to pay attention to him, and now you have to shoot him when you go here. Something like this, maybe. Something like that might have been a little bit, you know, more... Like, we have two enemies here, and they both feel like the cover areas. Like, this guy attacks you when you comes in, and this guy will try and get you when you're moving up here. And, you know, now that this has been sealed off, you know, you can only really come down here and, you know, yeah, from one way, so you don't, you know, come from this side and, you know, just enters this room, you know, just to loop back around. I don't know. But yeah, like, layout, design and layout, or whatever you want to call it, when you're making a stage is definitely the most tricky part. It's really hard to come up with creative ways for the player to move. But yeah, once again, like pretty much that I told, or, you know, said in what was his name, Satami Blood. Yeah, Satami Blood stage. It comes with time, basically. Let's see here. Yeah, climbing the grassy hills here. Yeah, there was this one point over here too, like that. Meme Lord, what was his name? Meme Lord 69 pointed out. It would have been nice if there was a little bit clearer that you should go here. It's not really a big deal, but yeah, it's still nice to, you know, just have an indicator that, you know, you can indeed go here. Let's see, what else was there? Yeah, I believe I tried and show this when we were actually playing the stage. Yeah, see, that's what can happen if you're coming with the super arrow and, you know, trying to go over here, you can die, but yeah, you would just respawn over here anyway, so yeah, not really that big a deal. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know. You know, a pretty decent try for your first stage. It would be interesting to see you try and make yet another one where you just try to, you know, to apply things that you have learned. And, you know, it's always interesting to see beginners how big a difference it is between the first and the second stage. So hopefully you make another stage there, CountGraze. Yeah, just to see how you develop, basically. But yeah, as far as design choices, this is probably something I would change about the mine here. Maybe even like, I don't know. No, that looks weird. I guess this could be neat, but you know what? Well, I guess it's kind of cute, but yeah. Yeah, I think at the very least it would have been nice if it showed more clearly that where you can and can't go in some areas. Like specifically here, the mines, it wasn't really clear to me at all. I just kind of stumbled upon it by accident, and, you know, yeah, down here, like if you try and clean up some of the areas and, you know, make pathways, you know, structured, so to speak, and always try to keep in mind that it's a little bit misleading, you know, having off-screen ceilings, you know, when you're jumping and you're bonking your head and something like that. Is also something to try and remember to, you know, keep to a minimum. But yeah, I will just leave it at that. Sorry for dragging it out. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Once again, you know, designing levels is not easy at all. It takes a lot of time. And hopefully you'll keep making more stages so we can see how you develop here. And yeah, I will I will leave it at that. So thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.